Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome once again to Harry's Bar, our now semi-permanent venue. For those of you who've been with us and come to these events over a long period of time, you'll know we've been a little bit nomadic, but it's very nice to be here again and be looked after by everyone here at Harry's Bar. Before I introduce our speaker, who many of you who have been before will know who he is, I just want to say obviously a warm welcome. We've got Easter coming up. It's going to be a short month, working month. I'm sure you've all got holidays planned. We've then got various bank holidays coming up. I don't know, Sandra, have we got dates?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, hello, Sandra. Hello, Sandra, there you are. So someone just a warning, some of the dates may shuffle around because we've got bank, because we're on the last Monday of a month. When bank holidays crop up, then sometimes the dates shift around. So just watch your emails and watch your diaries for that. But we will endeavour to keep you updated on that. We'd like to have you all here today. As you know, those who've been here before, those of you who are new, we try and have this slot, like a speaker slot, where we try and induct with a few pearls of wisdom, a few nuggets, golden nuggets, I think Peter and I have been calling them, that you can take away, even if it's just one, that you can walk away and say, right, that is what I'm going to do this week or this month to help you take your business forward. So we've got a whole range of different subjects over the piece, but today I'm delighted to welcome Peter here to share with us, in many ways, I'm guessing some of the feedback you get from many of the businesses that Peter works with. He's got a very established career in helping businesses grow and develop and take themselves forward, and I'm sure you spend a lot of time telling people what to do, and I'm very pleased to hear that you also spend a lot of time telling yourself what to do and make sure you get it done. So without further ado, can I welcome Peter Lynagh, the very able Peter Lynagh, to speak.
Thank you, David. Thank you. What I'd like to do is, as the CEO and founder of the Academy of Business Leaders and Entrepreneurs known as ABLE, I actually have speaker workshops at each of my 3 group meetings every month. And over the recent months, we have had pearls of wisdom from my speakers. So what I thought I would do today is share some of those tips and golden nuggets that I had from my speakers. Now the first one is that age-old issue that a lot of you will be really very... Sorry. Does it work? Do I need a mic? Hello? Is that better? Thank you. Right, that's going to be fun. Okay, right. I need this as... All right, I'll tell you what, I'll give it a miss. Yeah. Okay. The age-old issue that we normally have is time management. Time management really always refers to to-do lists. Now, with to-do lists, they are obviously never-ending, as I'm sure all of you know. So what I'm asking you to do is to stop doing to-do lists. And what I mean by that is that you need to be effective in your time management. And the way you can do that is really to ask yourself 2 questions. And the first question you should ask yourself is, what outcome do you want to have this week, next month, or for the year? And particularly from a business point of view, you might say, I want to grow my business by 10% in the coming year. Now, the outcome has got to be the most important thing that you want to do. And once you've got that clarity, then look at your to-do list and look at each one of them. Take a bit of time, but be ruthless. If there's something on there that is not going to achieve your goal of getting that 10% growth in the year, get rid of it. You can delegate it to someone else, but get rid of it. Now, at the end of that, having culled that list, you will have a list of things that you need to do that will grow your business. Now, the second question is, what do I do with the time I have to utilise those items that will grow my business? Prioritise. And the suggestion is you go through them, take the top 5 and just work through those 5. Don't get distracted. You need to be disciplined on this. And then once you've done those 5, go on to the next 5. Now, occasionally you will get interrupted with another item on the to-do list, which you need to then view, is this equally important or more important than the 5 I'm going to do? And if it is, you make that decision, drop one out, get onto that, and just work through them 5 at a time. Now, it's going to take some discipline. The age-old issue with this, if you do it for 21 days or 30 days, then that habit becomes the norm. So I would highly recommend that you try to do that. Now, the next one is on a similar line, is that no doubt we've all made our New Year's resolutions and our goals for 2018. How many of them are still in place? How many of them are we working on at the moment? The norm is quite a few people seem to forget it after the second or third week of January. So what we need to do is make these goals happen. And one of my speakers has developed the 7-step blueprint to make any congregant goal happen. Now, step 1 is state your goal. Share it with friends, contacts, write it down, draw it, so it becomes second nature to you that this is what you're going to do in the coming year. Step 2 is visualize what that goal is. Now, if for instance the goal is to lose 20 kilos in weight in the first year, then visualize the new you and what you look like, where your clothes are falling off you and you're energized and really fit and healthy. Get that vision there, and then that will help you to achieve that goal. Step 3, why is the goal important to you? Is it in line with your value set? What is the cost or pain point to you if you don't achieve that goal? What would it mean to others as well as yourself if you don't achieve that goal? So really focus on the reason why, the big why. Then we get to step 4, and this is make it smarter. That's specific, measurable, accountable, realistic, time-driven, empowering and rewarding. Again, if I use the analogy of the 20 kilo weight loss, then that's what the goal is, lose the 20 kilos. How do you measure that? Well, weigh yourself on the scales every month or every week. Actionable, will implement an exercise regime or a healthy diet to lose the weight. Realistic, well, do small reductions each week or each month to allow you to get to that end goal at the end of the year. Empowering, well, just imagine how you would feel having achieved that goal. It is very motivational. And then equally important, the R, reward yourself. Go off to Paris for a weekend with your partner. That's equally important as the others. Step 5 is break it down into milestones. So again, forgive me for using the same analogy. If you're looking at 20 kilos at the end of the year, work that back to 1.5 kilos per month or half a kilo a week. It's getting it down to the manageable levels that you keep doing that will actually get you to your goal. Exercising, if you want to do 50 press-ups every morning at the end of the year, then each month you start working on it, building up to 10, 20 each month. Break it down to bite-sized chunks to allow you to achieve that goal. Step 6, identify and visualize and reschedule your required activity and habits and behaviors, because you have to change your habits, activity and behaviors to actually achieve these. What new adjusted activity would you need to do? What new habit would you need to do? The important thing is don't get focused on the goal. Focus on the habits and activities and the, what's the other one? Let's go. Behaviours, sorry. Right, step 7, the key one. Create multiple accountability and review structures. Who can I tell that will hold me to account? Who will be able to help me to ensure that I meet that goal? It could be a coach, a peer, a friend, someone that's going to hold you to account to make sure you're kept on track. But equally, produce a list of those goals plus the activities, behaviours that you need to do, and publish that list on the screensaver so you see it every day, so it becomes habitful. And as I said earlier on, do this for 21, 30 days, it'll become the norm. Follow these steps and you will achieve your goal. Now, one other thing I'd like to add at this stage is some of you may remember that Nicola Cook was with us last year, and Nicola was very much into sales and marketing. And what she shared that left an important indelible print on me was that through research, Harvard Business School has said that to get the best out of your marketing, you need to send your emails, make your phone calls, or whatever you do as part of your marketing program every Wednesday and Thursday from 8 till 10 in the morning or 4 till 6 in the evening on each day. Now, I mentioned this to my peer groups last year, and it's unanimous that all of them have said that they've had a marked improvement in terms of their hits on their website, callbacks, and people doing business with them. So I would heartily recommend having a look at that. So with that, thank you very much for listening. I appreciate your time. That's it.
Anyone got any questions they want to find out? About Peter's goal target? I know one thing you didn't tell them, but like you have written down in your book, in your day book, there's 2 key points. So is this going to, am what we're doing today is going to improve my business or not? Frankly, if it's not going to improve business,
exactly.
What I'm doing. So
exactly. That's the bit about having it written down.
Well, yeah, that's right. So I think there's a merit for getting it tattooed just then. Right. No, I'm not going to do this. Any other questions? Peter, as you know, very affable and very available, so he will be here for the whole duration.
Sure.
Happy to have a quick chat with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Back to networking. Thanks very much.